one of the first African nations targeted in the initial ban, responded with a boldness that stunned observers. President Mahama Idris Deby Itno announced a reciprocal ban on US citizens, declaring, "Chad is a sovereign nation, and we will not bow to insults." This tit-for-tat retaliation sent a powerful message. Africa will not be bullied into submission. Yet for many other leaders, the fear of economic and diplomatic isolation looms large, revealing a continent divided between those clinging to the West and those daring to forge a new path. Trump's assault on Africa began even before the travel bans, with his administration's decision to slash USAID funding across the continent. This move, announced in early 2025, was a body blow to governments that relied heavily on US assistance to fund development projects, or, in many cases, to line the pockets of corrupt elites. In Ghana, the closure of USAID programs is estimated to have cost the country tens of millions in funding for health, education, and infrastructure projects, prompting a desperate scramble to secure alternative donors. In Nigeria, officials are grappling with the loss of programs that, while often inefficient, provided a veneer of progress to mask systemic corruption. Across the continent, leaders who had grown accustomed to USAID's largesse are now facing the harsh reality of their own mismanagement. For decades, USAID has been a double-edged sword in Africa. Marketed as a tool for development, much of the aid has been siphoned off by corrupt leaders, funding lavish lifestyles, offshore accounts, and bloated bureaucracies. In many cases, USAID projects have prioritized foreign contractors and NGOs over local communities, perpetuating a cycle of dependency that stifles genuine progress. Hospitals built with US funds often lacked staff or equipment. Schools remained underfunded, and roads crumbled while elites drove imported SUVs. The aid system, designed to keep Africa tethered to Western interests, has enriched a select few while leaving millions in poverty. Yet, Trump's aid cuts have inadvertently sparked a revolution of self-reliance in some corners of the continent. Burkina Faso, under the leadership of Captain Ibrahim Traoré, stands as a beacon of what is possible when a nation rejects the shackles of neo-colonialism. When Trump announced the USAID cuts, Burkina Faso's Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Passowende Cabre, declared that the country had achieved 91% of its humanitarian goals in 2023 without US support. President Traoré himself dismissed the notion that foreign aid is a prerequisite for development, stating in a 2023 speech, "We've received French aid for 63 years, but our country hasn't developed.